Hey everyone, and welcome to today's vlog. We are talking about my top 3 books that I read in 2018 that really are great for mindset. Something that I talk about a lot more on Instagram in my stories is how I'm constantly working on improving my mindset, keeping up with it, just things like that. And one of the best ways that I've found to do it is to always be reading something that applies to that. So I'm sharing my top 3 books that I enjoyed and felt like I got the most out of. The full list is going to be on my blog. My goal last year was, I think, 16 books. I got 9 and then Noah was born. So I was on track to beat the goal, and then he was born in June and it crumbled. So I readjusted and I'm reading again now, but that's besides the point. So first things first, we'll go with Life Interrupted, because I was just talking about Noah. So this was a great book for me because I picked it up at a time when I found out I was pregnant. It wasn't planned. I was scared and worried and stressed and things like that. And this book is really great if you find yourself, just dealing with a situation that you don't feel like you were prepared for or you weren't planning on or things like that. It's really great. It really helped me just to kind of think of things in a different way and just to keep pumping myself with something positive. And yeah, great book. Life Interrupted by Priscilla Shirer. I'm not going to try and say it. Shirer. Okay, so Life Interrupted. Great book. Loved it. Happy Women Live Better. This was also a great one. Valerie Burton is awesome. She has so many good books. I've read a few of them. This was the only one last year, I guess, but I have her planner right now. It's on my Amazon. I'll link that below if you're interested in it. These are actually on there as well, so I'll link that. All of these books are on there. So Happy Women Live Better. This was a great book. Just in general, it goes through a lot of different things in your life. You can kind of then take a step back, look at what you're doing, look at what you could be doing, and kind of look at a few things. There's a few chapters, and each one deals with something else. Let me see how many. There are 13 chapters. So she goes through 13 things that she says help you to live better. So you can step back, live happier, I guess. So you can step back and look at how you're doing with each one and things like that. It's a really good read. Simple, fun, and yeah, and then at the end of every chapter she says activate this happiness trigger and gives you little tips to work on whatever it is that you talked about in the chapter. So this was a great book just for being more content and fulfilled and looking at if you are really doing all that you can to keep yourself in your happiest mindset. And then the last one that made my top 3 was The Power of a Praying Woman. A lot of what I read is faith-based, and I just think this was a really good, well-rounded overall life, faith life book. This is a little older, I believe, than the other two, but I enjoyed it nonetheless, and this makes my top 3. So this is, like it says on the cover, very faith-based. At the end, it gives you 3 scriptures, 3 or 4 each chapter. Not gonna lie, that's 5. So she gives you some scripture verses each chapter, and also a prayer that you can read through if you'd like after the chapter. But again, this just talks about a lot of different topics in life, things you may be dealing with and stuff like that. So another great, well-rounded one. And then the last book that I'm going to mention as an unofficial top 3, because I don't have the book physically in hand, I figured it would be okay to add it to my top 3. I really enjoyed Uninvited by Lisa TerKeurst. I just thought it was a great read. I don't necessarily feel like it was something that I needed at the time, but I think it's something that could really, really be impactful for a lot of people. So Uninvited by Lisa TerKeurst is also going to be on that Amazon link. That's where I get all my books. But yeah, it was a really great one, especially if you're feeling like, left out in any kind of way of some kind of situation. I don't know how to blandly describe it in a really general way, but it's a good book. It's a good read. Again, that's kind of faith-based as well. So those are my top 3, plus an unofficial 4, and I think they all really helped me to grow in some way, to learn something, to change my perspective, and I think that's really important to always keep doing. So full list is going to be on the blog, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll read one of these. Let me know what you think below, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know as well. I like to share things that are helpful for you. So thanks for joining me, guys. You're the best, and I will see you next time.